Sitaji was telling Ravan that, oh Ravan, you're talking about a month. Within a month you will be dancing to your own tunes. You are going to face my Lord and Master, and He will destroy you. My dear friends, isn't that self-respect? Imagine a person is offered the position of a chief queen. Mortal people like yourself and myself, who place what is called wealth and position or honor before everything else, we will grasp at the opportunity and we will take it. Mother Sita teaching us self-esteem. Respect yourself, regard yourself, hold yourself in self-esteem, and then you will be a good individual into this world. So that is the respect. I can go on quoting so many other little episodes from the Ramayana where people regarded themselves. You know, the popular story of the golden deer, when Ravan went and asked his Mamu to become the golden deer, he said, you know what he said? I am not going to do that because you are so wicked, you want me to get into your wicked act. And he went on, but then a thought came to him, you know what? That if I do not go, this Ravan will kill me. And it is better that I die at the hands of God rather than to die at the hands of this wicked Ravan. And so he became the golden deer. We can go on quoting so many other aspects of the philosophy that tells us about what is called self-esteem. So dear friends, and the young ones in particular, respect yourself, regard yourself, hold yourself as somebody who is high in character. And if, like Sitaji or Draupadi for that matter, we can go on like Kunti. We can go on and bringing to you so many references about women in Hindu scriptures that was able to stand up against the odds of time and powerful individuals and maintain their self-respect. And then we go on to the other word, that self-esteem, the second one is self-concept. What is concept? Everybody understand concept, I mean understanding. Understanding of yourself. We must be able to understand who we are. The last one that I will discuss self. You will hear that. But self-concept, my dear friends, is that when we get a general idea of who we are, taken from the scriptures, I will have to start cutting. I will not chant very many chopais, bringing out very briefly to you. To understand who you are, the first name that comes to mind is Parshuram. Parshuram was a Brahman, a Pandit. But in the days of yore, the Pandits were not devoid of Astra Vidya. They were not sitting down, not knowing the art of archery, the art of fighting. Parshuram, you know what happened? His father Jamad Agni and his mother Renuka. I think you all heard this story before. He knew, he understood who his father was, and the father decided to see whether this boy is an obedient son. Invited him. The mother was there. He said, Parshuram, I want you to behead your mother right now. Here and now. You know what Parshu did? Parshu means an axe here. Broad axe. He took the broad axe and he beheaded the mother. Because he knew. He understood not only who he was, but who the father was. Self-concept, my dear friends. He understood that what his father would have done, what the father would have asked him after he had done what he was ordered to do. It is exactly what the father said. Parshu, you are a very good son. Ask now for whatever you want and I shall give it unto you. He smiled and said, Daddy, I want you to replace the head of my mother on her body again. Aisa hiyo bhaiya, bhaiyo. And the father smiled and said, let it be so. And Renuka became alive again. Parshuram knew, and not only self-respected and knew what he could have done. The kings of that period came together and killed the father of Parshuram. Parshuram decided that I am now going to teach them a lesson. He went into what is called Mahadhyanam and learned the scriptures, what is called Ashtavidya. What you call satellites today, the younger ones, is nothing new to the Hindus, you know. When Arjun, when Yudhishthir, when Karan, and all the people of that year, of that era, when Krishna was selling the spinning wheel, these were all what is called satellites. Imagine an arrow going, and then what it spits out? Fire. Another arrow going, what it spits out? Water. Another arrow goes, creates cloud, wind, etc. These were all satellites. Satellites are nothing new to the Hindus. When we understand the language, in the history rather, we will understand that it is embedded there in the Hindu philosophy. Parshuram went and he practiced austerity with what? With a grudge. They killed my father, I will teach them a lesson. And dear friends, you know what happened? For 21 occasions, he killed all the Kshatriyas that were living there. He destroyed them all. He, self-concept, he understood who he was, my dear friends. He knew who he was. And as such, you know, the great episode came in after Lord Rama break the Dhanush. When Lord Rama break the bow, he came, he was filled with wrath, with anger. And they had a beautiful episode. It's one of my favorite discourses. The discourse